In my previous video, I deep dived into how Livewire is working from the client side to the server. Actually, I didn't cover one aspect, the event handling. Let's look into the event handling today. Let me give a quick walkthrough on it. So you see here, this is a to-do management page I have developed. When I create a new item here, say writing, you can see the item list is updated. So how is it done? It's covered in my previous video. But today I'm going to look into the event handling. So you can see here the network panel in the dev console. Let's add another one. Singing. Okay, let's click save. You can see there are two requests fired. What are they? First one, clearly, it's the create to-do request. Let's look into create to-do component. Clearly, it's the save to-do function is called. Our focus today is the emit. So emit means event got emit here. To-do saved event. So if you look into the response, so the event is returned as part of the response. You can see in the effects field, there's another field emits with the event to do saved. If you find multiple events, they will all be listed here. So when the Livewire client JavaScript received such response, it will walk through all the events and fire up the follow-up request to handle them one by one. So in this case, it will fire request to handle to-do saved. Then, how does the Livewire client knows which component will handle such event? Let's take a look. So in the to-do list component, we sign up the listener on to-do saved for event to-do saved. Okay, so in this case, the client know with this event to-do saved, it need to fire request against to-do list. So this is why we can see such follow-up request to Livewire message to-do list. So in the request payload, you can also see some event that is to-do saved. It's added to the request payload. So when the server side receives such request, to-do list knows this is an event handling request. And according to the mapping to-do saved, is handled by onToDo saved function. Apparently here, the onToDo saved function is executed. In this function, the to-do list is updated. That's why the render is again called. After the execution, you can see that in the to-do list response, there's a big chunk of HTML returned, which is the updated module or component HTML. So this HTML will be used by the client to refresh the list table. So this is how the event is handled by Livewire. In general, when you emit an event, the event will be sent as part of the response. Then the Livewire client will look for events and file a follow-up request to those event handlers. Event handlers will potentially, or in most cases, it will update the UI. So by returning the updated module or component markup, the Livewire client will refresh the component on the page accordingly, so you can see the reactive behavior on the page. So this is how Livewire is working on the event handling or the event. Hope it clarifies. If you have any questions, feel free to comment. That's it for today. Thank you. Talk to you next time. Bye-bye.